Mostly how's everybody? AzurePoltergeistTV here, and welcome back to Total Miner 2.9.6. This is episode 5. So we are back, although I probably should have started this episode where we left off, but that's okay. So, hope you guys are having a great day, great night so far, I guess. Well, it's 6:56 a.m. right now in the morning, so I guess I hope you guys are having a great morning so far. But yeah. I was getting ready to hit the keys to see what time it was. But I don't need to do that because I can see the clock at the bottom right now. 6:57, so we will leave off at 8 a.m., I guess. Sorry, I felt like I had something in my eye. Yeah, I didn't exactly have a great breakfast. You know how it is when living on limited food. What I had is I just microwaved four, you know, the jumbo-sized Bar S brand hot dogs, not sponsored by, why am I looking over there? Not sponsored by Bar S hot dogs, but, why do I keep saying not sponsored by this, that, or the other? I'm weird. That's all I know. I'm just weird. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was a simple torch placement away from leveling up my building. Something is straight ahead. It's too early in the video to do a long cut involving me cutting out the parts where I dig long tunnels. The arrow down there is spinning relatively quick, so it shouldn't be that far, I don't think, no. I do see a cave opening down there, although it probably disconnects to the one I'm in now. I'm gonna save very frequently. I see what looks like coal on the map. There's a weird structure up ahead. Is that a chest area? If it is, then, well, sweet, we're lucky. Yeah, this tunnel digging shouldn't take that much longer, considering it looks like we're close to an opening. Alright, I'm just gonna dig this way now, dig a little diagonal. And I see a blueprint right there! I'm gonna dig this out a little bit just so it is more obvious to me. I guess this would also make it look very obvious to me, like to stand out a bit. Oh, no, that's... Ah, what am I doing? Make a little arrow out of this. That's a sloppy looking arrow, but you know what? We'll take it. Actually, do that at least. That's bugging my OCD. Still bugging me a bit, but you know what? It's a good signal. I would have made it like one more diagonal outward with the torches, just to make it more arrow-shaped, but that's whatever. Steel arrow. That's useful. I think I might also... Gold bar? Okay. I think this episode's going to be focused mainly on blueprints, because there's definitely a lot of blueprints that I had missed that are more above ground. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! 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 You guys have no idea how important that rope is going to be later. Sorry for getting super excited. The rope is by far one of my favorite items in the game. Iron shovel? Okay. I won't spoil what it is, but... Okay, I don't know what I just got a blueprint for. I skipped it. Wait, 2 gold bar blueprints? Why? Was one of them, like, are you able to make gold in 2 different ways? Okay, yeah, there's definitely more blueprints on the upper levels. Okay. I didn't... Okay. Another fake blueprint. This one's gotta be fake too, right? I don't know why I collect these. I guess it's mainly because I've ran into predicaments where blueprints looked fake because the arrow wouldn't point at them at all, but there were situations, I'm pretty sure, where I picked them up anyway and they turned out to be actual blueprints. What are you? How valuable, though? Requires a building skill of 22. I almost choked on my own saliva. Sorry. I guess we'll take it anyway. Why did you have to be one more block behind this one? That bugs me slightly. Alright, it's fine. We're just gonna take it and go. Ooh, there's a blueprint above that's really close. Is it in this cave, maybe? Worst case scenario, if I run out of space in my inventory, I'll just drop the fake blueprints. That's a bit of a drop down, isn't it? Alright, we're gonna drop the fake blueprints. Anything that says gold pieces. Perfect. Carrying the blueprints isn't necessary, nor is storing them, but I'm the kind of guy that's a collector, you know? I want to have one of everything. And again, you guys have likely more than... well... figured out that much from my Skyrim Let's Play. I like my collections, I just simply do. I like having one of everything. I feel like I have to have it. Or have one of everything, even. He says as he sold all of his gold earlier. But the reason why I did that, just to clarify, is that we're going to come across a lot more anyway. In the future. Did I say fluorite? Sold all of his fluorite? I meant to say gold. Says the one that sold his gold and his opal. There we go. I'm gonna have to check back the footage to see if I did accidentally say fluorite. I probably did. So, an interesting story. Someone commented on my previous episode and they were explaining to me interesting details how, apparently there's a beta version of this game that has more stuff in it, and he pointed out how I talked about he or she, not, sorry if I got your pronouns wrong, that there is indeed a werewolf skin, which is sweet, but I did comment back to them letting them know, you know, hey, I have the latest version that's on Steam, and what's weird is one of the updates that it shows on Steam, it does say that it was a beta, because I guess there's a beta that's out that's better than this one and currently in testing. And they were saying how I probably have the wrong version of the game, but I don't know how that's possible, because I keep all my games up to date on Steam. I never fall behind on updates. I have my stuff on automatic update, you know? Yeah, these blueprints have to be above ground. There's no question. Oh, okay. I didn't anticipate that. Woo! I just realized I'm still on peaceful mode. And I did say that unless I was digging a long tunnel, I would not be in peaceful mode. I apologize, guys. I'm forgetful. Come on! A wand. Okay. I guess I'll stay in peaceful mode anyway for now, because, as you guys see, it's going to be nightfall, and well, I'm not exactly fit for combat. I just heard my sister sneeze. Got a blueprint for a gold block. I don't know, 3 gold pieces is a bit too generous, in my opinion, to make a gold block. I honestly, I don't know, if I had to change that, I would, and give my honest opinion, I would just say, rather than 3 gold across, just make all the slots like how it is in Minecraft, like all slots fitted with, gold bars, you know what I mean? Just so there's more value to the gold blocks. Because, like, say if someone wants to make a fancy vault, and they're one of those, like, you know, veteran players, they're gonna want to show off, you know what I mean? I guess what I'm saying is there's no harm in showing pride in what you accomplish in this game. You know, I feel like no matter how many times I come back up above ground, there is always more blueprints to be had. Unless it randomizes the positions of them every time, because that's what happened in the last episode, when I went through that crap with the earthquake. The blueprint wasn't where it originally was when I restarted the game. Ugh, crap, I can't carry any more blueprints. I guess this episode is going to be more about getting blueprints, because I want to clear the above ground, otherwise it's going to bug me, you know what I mean? You know, it's just the completionist in me talking. It is painful to me that I had to walk past a blueprint. That's just not me. Thank God I'm on peaceful mode. Do you know how fast this thing would have taken me out? One arrow is probably all it would have taken. Those things hit hard. If I had to give an input on the difficulties, like, yes, I've noticed that... Get out of here, fly. Even on easy mode, well, yeah, on easy mode you take less damage, but I feel like the enemies' levels should be cut in half on easy mode, and then a normal mode leave them as is, but then a hard mode... Is there a hard mode? I gotta check that. Okay, I guess there isn't. I could swear there was, like, back on the Xbox version, like the 360. But yeah, if you were to put it in a hard mode, like, double the enemy's level, you know what I mean? Like, really give a huge challenge. I feel like I'm gonna regret those words later. But, yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna have enough room for wisdom scrolls in this anyway, so... I'm going to have to, what's it called? Make more crates or off-screen build up my building skills so I can place down actual chests, because these crates are getting so frickin' full with blueprints, it's nutty. Alright, oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to see how much the fluorite was worth. 160 per? That's not bad. We'll sell it. How did I not sell my... Or how did I not sell my... How did I not store my wisdom scroll away? Oh well. Selling that opal and gold and those other things was worth it, man. Something I will say, not to brag, but on the 360, I had a room about this size, and I had chests lined up all over the walls in every part, I believe. I think. Either that or maybe it was one wall this size, but in all chests I had... I think gold can stack up to 100k. I could be wrong about that. But I know I had a maxed out stack of gold that filled every slot in every chest. I was insanely freaking rich. But then again, I spent a little too much time taking out enemies and selling loot, and on top of that, selling titanium bars, which is worth an insane amount of money. I'm pretty sure it was a whole wall that I had every chest filled in, I think. I wish I could go back and check. I think I have my old 360 still. I think it was a Slim. Ugh. Pardon my nose. I'm glad I have blocks to build up with. I guess I can drop the torch for now. I don't really need it. I can see just fine. Steel leggings, okay. Personally, I would have just named him Greaves, but, you know, I'm not going to be picky about names, but Greaves just has a better ring to it, I guess. Yeah, leggings. When I hear leggings, I think of, like, pants that people wear when they go jogging. Arcade machine. Gold hatchet. I guess the more ground we... Another reason why I had Peaceful off. That guy would have taken me out right there in one shot. Because zombies, by default, I'm pretty sure are level 18. So, off-screen... I forgot what markers do. Trollbow, cool. Yeah, off-screen I've been playing Halo Infinite, you know, just to relax. Well, relax. because that game is freaking insanely competitive. Ramps. Okay. Those are actually really good for decoration. Yeah, I would have died so many times out here. Oh, yep, especially because of you. You would have taken me out no problem. I feel like werewolves need a speed nerf, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, they're freaking werewolves, they're known for being, like, fast, but... I don't know, I feel like on easy mode they should be normal speed, then on normal and above mode. From there, make them at the speed they're at now, you know what I mean? I feel like there should be more tweaking to the difficulty system in this game. TNT, that's going to be really helpful. I never used TNT, but I feel like I should. Because I wouldn't really have to dig long tunnels. I could just blast my way through, but that would be very costly with materials. So honestly, to the Total Miner developers, since now that I know one of you watches my videos, I'm pretty sure you're a developer, right? Just a suggestion, I feel like you guys should do something kind of like what Minecraft had, you know, the Nether. It'd be cool to see another dimension. I don't know, would that be considered copyright? You could probably just call it something else. But it would be cool to make a full-blown portal that leads to another dimension in this game, like full of new blocks and stuff like that. I mean, I understand, you guys already are taking a while to get updates out anyway, so that's probably asking too much, but, you know, just an idea for the future. Why are we coming across the really good blueprints above ground? Honestly, I will say... I think, yeah, I've definitely mentioned it in a previous episode, now that I think about it. The blueprints should definitely be tweaked a bit, like have the really good stuff be deeper and deeper as you go. And have, like, the average stuff, you know, like, level it out. Like, the deeper you go, the better the blueprint, is what I'm saying. Please tell me this is a fake blueprint. Oh, no, it isn't! Ah! I have to drop stuff now. Dang it. You know what? It's not gonna hurt me to lose a pickaxe. I could just buy another one. I think it's only like, what, 400 gold per pickaxe? It's a bit of a waste, but it's cool. Yeah, I think most of this episode is just going to be gathering blueprints. Like, because... I'm sorry, that's probably the third time I've said that. Because part of me is like, I really wanted to keep digging down and, you know, continuing my progress, but then another part of me is just like, Because I know that's probably what you guys want. You want to see what blocks come up, depending on the level and stuff like that. I feel like I should have just off-screened it with the blueprint collecting. I'm gonna have to remember that next time. And then, like, when I cut back into the recording, you guys can just, see what blueprints I collected, but then I wouldn't be able to show you guys, like, what the blueprints look like. You know, the items that come up, because I'm sure there's gonna be people out there that are like, oh, what does the item look like? It sounds cool, but what does it look like? And that worries me, so I'm very conflicted, you know? I have a very strong feeling that we're going to be maxed out on space here. Yep. What is the skill requirement for placing down a chest? utility, right? Uh 2 skill points off. Why couldn't it have been it had been 13? Jeez, man. We can optionally buy rope. So if I were to dig like straight down, I could drop a rope down, like make a drop point. I guess that could be helpful, because when you make... That's what I could call them, rope drop points, like from above ground down to other areas. That could be very helpful. I forgot how many blocks down rope goes, though, because I know it stops at a certain point. It doesn't drop forever. As you guys heard from my story that I told you about, where I fell a tremendous number of blocks deep and somehow survived with like 1 HP. Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to buy crates. I had a brain fart. That's gonna bug my OCD. I have to line the whole thing, like have it line up with the other things, otherwise it's like, eee, my OCD, no! You know what I mean? Like, don't do this to me! I see you over there, Mr. Blueprint. Are those 3 blueprints out in the water? If all 3 of them are real blueprints, I'm gonna be happy. Okay, serpentine block. There's so many! Look at this! Like, why am I putting up my screen? If you guys go into full screen, look how many that is! Holy crap! Titanium bow, most powerful bow in the game, although I really shouldn't be getting that this early. I appreciate the generosity. I feel like I'm having everything handed to me on a silver platter. It just doesn't feel right. This is a lot of blueprints floating out in the water. Oh my god. Binoculars. Okay. Cheese! Sea cheese! Yeah, let me just make a fillet of fish from McDonald's while I'm out here in the water. Amulet of Fury, I'm pretty sure that increases your damage. Polished tough block. This is so many! It's kind of creepy how they're in a circle. Do you guys have like a blueprint cult going on? Oh, from an angle it looked like they were in a circle. Never mind. Yeah, let me make a fillet of fish with for you with my half slice of cheese from the sea. That's probably not even real cheese. It's processed plastic. Yeah, there we go. I'm just kidding. I'm sure they use real cheese, but it's probably like Kraft singles or something. If I had to take a guess. Camera. That could be cool. Come on! Game, why you gotta be like that? That was a lot of blueprints. Not cool, man. You could have at least made them all, like, real blueprints. That would have been a highlight for me to put in, like, a highlight reel. I should start doing I should start doing highlight reels, now that I can talk straight. I can't English! For my videos, I should do that because, you know, like the funny moments and things like that. I wanted to do that for my Skyrim, but that would take so long. I would have to, like, rewatch the episodes and, like, point out to myself, like, key moments to remember to write down or type down on, like, a WordPad document. And be like, okay, this moment was funny. We're gonna put it in the highlight reel. Highlight reel! Oh my god. The question is would people even watch it? Because I'm not going to make something if people are not going to watch it, you know? You guys would have to request it like crazy in the comments section. Like, if I had at least like 100 comments, each from different people, saying, yeah, you should make a highlight reel, then yes, that would be enough to encourage me. Otherwise, no, I'm not going to waste my time. When I could be doing more uploads, like recordings, you know what I mean? Because I'm not going to make something that people are probably not going to watch. I care about what you guys feel entertained by, you know? Because I plan on doing a lot more, like, crafting, survival-esque type games on this channel. And maybe open-world VR games. I want to do, like, a unique mix of things that not really many people are doing. I walk past the blueprint. That looks kind of cool. I don't know how the developers would do it, but they should give the staffs, like, enchantments, like, make a staff enchanting station or something. Make, like, a unique spell come out of this. Did I just say a unique smell? A unique spell come out of the staff that you could make. Like, I don't know how you would do it, but it'd be cool. But yeah, pretty much diamond pickaxe. Again, another thing I should not be obtaining until later. I'm sorry if I'm saying that a lot. It's just... It's making me question this game. It's like, am I in a dream? Am I still asleep in my bed and I only think I'm getting these cool blueprints, or is this all real? What is real? I was hoping for at least one fake blueprint so I could be like, okay, just toss it out, get more blueprints, but apparently not. We're getting a lot of above-ground blueprints, which I'm happy for. How messed up would it be if there was like a exploit in the game where you could just restart the game every time you clear the above ground, and then more blueprints that are normally underground spawn above ground? I feel like that's an exploit people could actually do. Because if you guys remember my previous episodes, there were not this many blueprints above ground, so clearly these, like, spawned in out of the frickin' blue. I would very well assume that blueprints have random spawning points every time you go back to the main menu and then hop back into the game. I feel like that's gotta be it. I don't think that happened on the Xbox version. There's no way. This is so many blueprints, dude. A bright side I can see to this, actually, now that I think about it more, is that even if that were the case, it would mean that I wouldn't have to, like, do long tunnel digging sections, but at the same time, I feel like that's the fun. You know, the adventure, the need to go down to the lower tunnels little by little, because each one goes to the deeper depths. So I guess, if you think about it, the blueprint is not just guiding you to... Or no, if you think about it, the blueprint arrow is not just guiding you to blueprints underground, but it's guiding you to other cave systems. So I guess you would end up kind of lost and end up digging a perpetual diagonal. Well, not perpetual, that's a bit of an exaggeration. A very long diagonal tunnel down, in which, by that point, you're wasting time. I can't believe I just fell down that. I'm hoping I'm not going back to it as like a fake blueprint. I'm really hoping that's not a fake blueprint. I can't believe I made that. It's a fake blueprint. My legs! I broke my legs! Okay, that I know for sure goes back down to one of the deeper tunnels. Ow, my right arm just popped. A bit of a delayed reaction there, but it's fine. I don't know, man. Alright, so we have... stairs. Okay, those could be cool. Do they operate like actual Minecraft stairs, though, is the question. If they do, that's gonna be great. Alright, Mr. Leaf, get out of my way. Knock, knock. I said get out of my way. Awkward moment. Yeah, that didn't happen. Should I test the theory? Like, once I clear the above ground, hop out of the game and then hop back in? Like, from the main menu to back in the game, I mean. I have a feeling my theory is going to hold true. If so, then... oof.
Yeah.
I can't really say it would be a bad thing. I mean, it would be my way of helping the developers, showing them, you know, hey, this could disrupt the game flow of people going underground. So I guess, yeah. I just try to fly in front of my face. God, I hate allergies, man. Well, my glass, that's kind of cool, actually. That'd be good for, like, exteriors or buildings, so you can see out what people can't see in. I guess that'd be pretty good for, privacy. That is not a staff. That is a stick. But we'll take it. We'll just go with it. I guess when you put it into perspective, actually, now that I think about it more, a staff is essentially a long stick. Most commonly, very heavily decorated. Watch all the fancy YouTubers, as if they haven't gone downhill enough. What is the chisel used for? But yeah, all these fancy YouTubers nowadays, watch, that's gonna be the next step, as if they haven't gone downhill enough already. They're gonna be like, oh hey, look at me, I have a decorative staff that I use as a walking stick. It makes me so cool. I'm dead serious. There are YouTubers out there that really do cross the boundary thinking they're king of the world, you know what I mean? It's just, it's so obnoxious. But then you have the YouTubers out there that are very honest and modest and don't abuse where they stand on the internet. Jacksepticeye being the brightest shining example of that. I honestly love Jacksepticeye. He's not like, oh, look at me, I'm so cool, and no, he even straight up says in some of his vlogs, I'm pretty sure, he hates it when people do that. And I'm honestly on board with that. It's like, you're not top of the line just because you have a frickin' Lamborghini, dude. A lot of people in LA have a Lamborghini. and same people in Beverly Hills and whatnot. It's like, dude, it is such an overly used vehicle. Stop. Just shush, please. Not trying to sound rude, but I have to be on board with that. People like that are downright annoying. If I was a rich individual and people give me funny looks for it, probably because their minds are just in the gutter or something, I don't know, but if I had to get a vehicle, I would have to say it's the same vehicle that my mom's got. She's got one of those, it's not a minivan, but it's like a van with like a lot of space. It has like two... Okay, so you have the two driver seats here, then behind it are 3 seats, and then behind that are 3 more seats. Or no, the middle one has 2 seats. But you can fold them down, which means like a lot of space. I mean, I would want something like that only for like, you know, say I want to go camping and I don't want to be in the tent and risk bugs getting on me or getting bit by like poisonous spiders. Or if I want to go to the store and do like a tremendous food shopping haul, which it's going to be insanely rare that I ever have one of those happen in my life. But, you know, something that carries a lot of gas, but at the same time, something that can carry a lot of stuff. Just easier carrying, and if you think about it, you're actually saving on gas. Because whereas you would have to go to the store, come back home, drop stuff off because you're full with a regular car, but then you have to go back. No, there would be no need to do that, because you could get everything done all in one go with a van. You know what I mean? Now, I don't claim to be a car professional. I'm absolutely not a car professional. I've never been a car professional, but you know, I think about convenience. I don't really care so much for style. I mean, for God's sake, a van could just be... I don't know. Lately, my favorite color has been teal, so I would just get a van, paint it teal, and then call it a day. I just heard a zombie. Why do I keep smacking into branches? That's beginning to annoy me. You guys didn't see jack squat. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Jack 2. What? I don't know what is up with people nowadays, though. It's like, yeah, if you've got the funds, by all means, you know, build your dream gaming setup or something, you know. Okay, cool. If it looks awesome, amazing. You know, everyone's usually rocking out with the LED lights and whatnot. But yeah, I'll definitely be like, oh, that's cool. But if you're trying to show off a car to me, I'm not going to be very impressed. I'm just going to be like, yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers out there and famous people that have that same thing. Next! I mean, for God's sake, with a $3 million car, which I'm pretty sure is what the higher-end Lambos go up to, right? Same with McLarens and whatnot. You could have bought a house with that. Just saying. And if you already have a house, well... I don't know, give like... I don't know, say you come across like a poor person that's living alone and they're living a poor life and they're continuously and hopelessly grinding out the 9-to-5 job hoping that their life will get better, but turns out because of bills they're getting nowhere. I don't know, pass them 100,000 or something. You know, show them how to become an investor to grow off of that money. Well, okay, maybe 100K is too much to start. Maybe 50,000. Like, I feel like there's these people out there that can do so much more good, but they just hang on to it. Like, even if they're not running a business and, you know, paying what it takes to keep up that business, even when they're not doing that, I see people still, like, doing that. It's like, dude, you have so much to spare. Like, help out those in need. Like, if I won the lottery, like, say I won the Powerball, okay? $50 billion, obviously. Let's say I only kept, like, 20 of that. I'd be helping people like crazy. I'd be, like, even if it was way past Christmas, I'd be going Santa Claus status and going to every one of my friends list and as many random people as I can come across online, even if I don't know them, and just be like, hey, if I had to give you, like, $10,000 worth of items that you could ever want in your life, what would it be? Okay, well, maybe more than that. Maybe... Well, if it's 20 billion, I guess a person could spare, like, 100,000 for dozens of people. It's like, okay, what can I get you? I mean, sure, there's got to be something. Like, you want, like, a new furniture set, you know, stuff like that. Because I've already been in situations where I've gone just browsing around on, like, Amazon and whatnot of what I could think of in my entire life that I could want altogether. I honestly didn't even pass the 200k mark. I'd run out of options of what I would ever want in my life. So I wouldn't really know what else to do except for paid bills and just help people. It's like, I got no use for this, for the rest of this, you know? I would just help people out. Screw it. Everyone nowadays is always having their dreams screwed over anyway, so... Because a lot of people out there don't even get to see their dreams fully fulfilled, is what I'm getting at here, and that's really freaking sad, and there's not enough people out there that would go to lengths like that for people in need. And when I see that happen, it's really sad. It's like, really, dude? You're just gonna, well, by comparison, essentially be a dragon? You're gonna hoard all of your treasure? I don't get people that are like that, man. It's freaking ridiculous. Then again, greed is unfortunately one of the biggest downfalls of people today. Am I right in saying that downfalls, or maybe just something that really just ruins their image? Let's be honest. It's like, just help people already, man. Sorry if I'm talking about things that are boring you guys. It just occurred to me, maybe, like... I'm hoping I'm not frustrating you guys with the topics. I'm hoping that they're more heart-touching than anything. You know? There are so many blueprints over there. Over here. Holy crap. Greenstone Gold Battle Axe. Say that 10 times fast. Or 5 times fast, however you want to put it. You would have certainly destroyed me in one hit, good sir. But sadly I can't hit you, because I'm in peaceful. But even if I could, I wouldn't stand a chance. It would probably take, like, even if I was invincible and that ogre wasn't, it would probably take me a solid hour to knock him out with my wooden sword, but then I'd have to go all the way back and craft another wooden sword, because odds are it would break. I don't know where I was going with that, but, you know. I don't know, if I had the means, I would absolutely become an investor and, like, start a business and whatnot and help those in need. I really want to get to that point on YouTube someday. I don't think it's ever going to happen. But if it were to, I would honestly lose my mind. 100%. Like, in a good way. I'd be ridiculously happy. I'd be like, oh my god, let's go crazy, woo! Predator amulet. That, like, tells you where enemies are, right? I'm pretty sure. It's kind of like a radar. Obsidian gemstone. You can refine those into obsidian blocks, right? I think. We're gonna be full on blueprints again, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have been enjoying my talking that I've been doing, though. You know, with as much talking as I do in these Let's Plays... Blue box. Okay, that literally looks like the same thing as, Yeah, look at the blueprint arrow and then this. Like, what? Yeah, I could definitely start my own podcast, though, which I want to, but what's been holding me back is how I already have a very busy life as it is. So it's not been easy to get down to everything. To get to everything. You know? So, because I have the recordings, and then I have my time I need to relax, then I do a bit of meditation during the day. You know, just to keep myself happy, because I do go through a lot of depression on a frequent basis, and so I tend to be very moody, like, often. I don't know, I'll get moments where I'll just be laying down in bed getting ready to sleep, and then just out of nowhere, I'll get, like, flashbacks of just negative moments that have happened in my life, especially throughout whatever year it may be at the time. Like, throughout this year, the negative moments that have happened to me this year have been echoing through my mind. And that just makes me really angry. I tend to hang on to things that... like, well, not so much hang on to them, but things that either left, like, a huge mark in my life, or traumatized me, or otherwise they stick with me for a very long time. And I tend to be very unforgiving of that. Especially the events that have happened this year that I don't want to touch up on that were probably the most just damaging moments I've ever had in my life. Maybe in the future, if I end up eventually being comfortable with it, yes, I could cover it in, like, a podcast. Well, when I start my podcast. Which I will not be telling you guys the name yet. Because I do not want someone to steal my name. Because once I upload my podcast's first episode, I'm straight up going to put it in my description. This is patented and copyrighted. Do not steal my name. My video came out first. With the name, so therefore it's not yours. That's how it works, right? Probably not. Because the name I have in mind, it's going to be a very unique one. As far as what would be talked about, I guess I would discuss, like, personal life events, and I don't know, maybe it could be paranormal experiences that I've had, or it could be beliefs on certain topics. I would try to stay away from topics people would likely hate, though. Like, religion people seem to be against because they're such bad well, not topics really, but so much bad arguments that happen when it comes to religion, and the last thing I want is to light up a firestorm on my channel. Hard pass on that, thank you very much. So, I would try to avoid any topics that would really upset people. I mean, one-on-one conversations, yeah, I will... Like, if that's something you want to talk about, I guess I'm down for it, but in front of, like, an audience, no. I have to say no to that. I'll try to avoid that if I can, along with whatever else would that I know for sure bothers people, because being someone that plays a lot of VR chat, you learn what the current generation of today's day is like. People's opinions of certain topics have definitely escalated over the years. And that's not a good thing. Everything's all about controversy and whatnot. That's the third time I've come across a blueprint saying, oh, gold bar. Is there 3 different ways to make a gold bar? If there isn't meant to be, most I would say, guys, please fix that. Wi-Fi receiver? This game got internet? Imagine you place down the Wi-Fi receiver after crafting it. You hear ring, 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 ring. Pick up the phone. Hi, this is Spectrum. Not sponsored by Spectrum! No, we don't want to try out your crappy new device. To sound like a hater over the phone of Spectrum. Oh my god, I could actually make a skit of that in this game. I don't know if skits would be possible in this game, but it would be frickin' funny. Locked door, okay. That could be helpful. NPC spawn. I also got a safe. Nice. Get out of my inventory! Ah! Ruby pickaxe, that is above diamond. That I know for sure. Make up your mind! You're making me dizzy, game! I keep looking at the blueprint around, it's like skippity... it's like skipping all over the place. Yeah, it's skippitying over the place. Ring of Bob? Hello? It's like you wander into like a dramatic place with like amazing treasure that's Egyptian themed, and then you come across a main boss who raises his hand proudly in the air before you get to fight him. Behold the Ring of Bob! Bow before the Ring of Bob! These freaking names, man. Someone in the Total Miner developer group had to have been... They had to have had jokes in mind when they were making some of the items. Then again, the Ring of Bob has always existed, but I forgot it existed, you know what I mean? Because of how long it's been since I played this game. Before the first episode, I mean. Ugh! Get out! Get out! I don't know what's gotten into me this morning. I think I'm feeling hyper due to lack of sleep, because I haven't been sleeping too well lately. Like, I think earlier I said, yeah, I slept decently, but when your sleep schedule is messed up, it still messes with your head a little bit. And put that over there just so I know where to look next time I look in. Sorry about my nose. Before anyone asks, because I know the question's going to come up, yes, I know it's past Christmas and I still have the Christmas texture pack on, but come on, this looks way better as a winter setting, doesn't it? Don't it? Kind of gives me, for those that have played Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind with the Blood Moon DLC, you know, Solstheim, how you see the winter forests and the fog The fog, yeah, the fog off in the distance. Why did I have to emphasize the G? I'm stuttering and all over the places. Yeah. Green goldstone shield. Or, green stone shield. Well, we're definitely covering a lot of ground in blueprints. To the developer of Total Miner, again, if you are a developer, I do have a question. Can you tell me the backstory of the Ring of Bob? Because it's such a ridiculous and funny name. I've actually been kind of wondering that for years. I mean, I know it's years ago, it's years ago that, you know, I'm asking you to look up, but I really want to know. Who designed the name? Like, what was the point? Is it just meant to be a running gag with a hilarious enchantment? What does it do? What's the purpose? What's the backstory? What's the lore? I did ask the guy also, I think I brought this up already, but just in case I didn't. He said that there's a Discord group for Total Miner, but I've tried clicking on the link in the update page on Steam of Total Miner. It's supposed to take you to the Discord group, but it would say things like, either this invite is expired or you're not allowed into this group, or I don't know, something like that. And I'm just like, I've never been to this group, what gives? So I think the link doesn't work, and I know other people were saying the link doesn't work for them either, so I'm pretty sure it's not just me. Ah, my nose. Anyway. But yeah. If you could comment below and tell me what the real link is, you know, like give me one that actually works, I would very much appreciate that. I would be more than happy to join the Discord group. And if there's any way I can help you test the game more, I mean, I would really like that. I would like that very much. Alright, that's going to be the end of this episode. I'm glad I didn't have to do any cuts. I could have, but I guess I invested time into talking. Ooh, my chest popped. But yeah, if you guys want to support the channel and, you know, help me get things like, if you want to support the channel by helping me get things such as, like, a better webcam or an actual controller that doesn't have a defective right trigger and an A button that's slowly going, and the up and down D-pads don't work either, that would be another nice way to support the channel. Help me get a new controller that actually frickin' works. So I'm not sloppy with my gameplay. I do need a better headset as well, because when I got this headset... Well, I didn't get it, my dad let me borrow it. This headset is bad with its audio. I need a better one for sure. And I had to adjust so many settings in OBS to get this thing to sound crisp and clear and not have bad audio quality. It's bad when you have to go that far to go for makeshift equipment, or rather work with what you got. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in this game, right? Alright, I used my mouse to look around. But yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, I have a PayPal down below. It's not a link, but you guys should be able to find it. Any little bit helps. Whatever you guys are willing to help me with, I would appreciate it. You know, everything builds up over time. As always, you don't have to. It's just, you know, it's there if you guys do want to help. It means a lot to me, because I want to really make this channel work for you guys, and do my best to be an entertainer for you guys. It would mean a lot to me. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell down below, so you guys always know when it is I upload, and please tell your friends and family about this Let's Play and this channel. I'm always looking for support, and I always appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, as always, have a good day.